I guess I have to talk about this one. I don't wanna. So, Universal decided, hey, there's this great thing happening with Marvel and DC. What's the third comic book series? Well, there's Dark Horse. What's a Dark Horse? It's a comic. What's in it? Bunch of crap nobody's heard of in the mainstream. Oh. What universe is Lobo in? Nobody mainstream's heard of Lobo. But Lobo's really cool. Agreed. Lobo's Paramilitary Christmas Special is still the greatest comic book ever written. Could we make a movie of that? No. That doesn't really fit in with anything. But wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, but we need something bankable. We could make movies about all the old villains and all the old monsters from the 1930s. That sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, we'll go with that. But I said it sounds like a terrible idea. No, we'll go with that. The Mummy got released this year, and honestly, God's sake, I think the fact that when they show the cast of who's going to play the characters, and you see Johnny Depp and Russell Crowe and Tom Cruise, you go, wow, the 80s are awesome. So the Mummy underperformed. Could help to kill the Dark Universe. But Bride of Frankenstein is still scheduled to be released February 14th, 2019. You know that movie you don't want to see again? It's coming back. Bride of Frankenstein. Fourth and fifth Twilight. Oh, God. They got people in here that contributed to the script for The Mummy and also wrote 2016's Inferno. The script was well received by the studio. Doesn't matter. The studio doesn't know what they're doing. Or they wouldn't have started this. But much more promising is Bill Conant signed on to the project. He's most well known for Beauty and the Beast and the fourth and fifth Twilight pictures. Yeah. I want a good movie. Let's get people who worked on Twilight. Let's get them. Maybe David Pattinson can play Frankenstein. The lead role has yet to be cast, but it's no secret in the industry Universal's long been pursuing Angelina Jolie for the role. For Bride of Frankenstein. Okay. Javier Bardem, meanwhile, has been perfectly cast as the picture's Frankenstein monster. Yeah. Javier Bardem. Given the pedigree of the original, Bardem, and even likely Conan's affection for the material, we suspect this movie will occur no matter the reception of The Mummy. And, of course, famously, The Invisible Man, who will be played by Johnny Depp. Here's the brilliance. We have a character who's invisible. Let's get a guy who's really over the top with his physical appearances in his movies. Makes sense. Johnny Depp, and I know there's a lot of people who love Johnny Depp. There's a reason I'm doing this one on the floor. I feel like this one's on the floor. Johnny Depp has gone way off the rails. In terms of the movie roles he picks, in terms of now he does all these sequels and all this stuff that he said he hated, and he's gone back on it. His Jack Sparrow, he mails that in the last 3 times he's played the character. Every character he plays has to be goofy and over the top, and other than Black Mass. Full credit for Black Mass for the fact that he actually played a real person there. So, but there's been this whole thing with Johnny Depp where he plays this goofy character, being goofy. He's the main character. He's goofy. Look, he's not Willy Wonka. He's Michael Jackson. Yay! He's not just Jack Sparrow. He's Keith Richards. Yay! Oh, I know. I'll have Keith Richards play his dad later because that'll be funny. This is a depressing one. It really is. And I don't understand how all this is going to come about. The Wolfman was remade in 2010, and they mentioned that here. And it's coming back again. They're rebooting the reboot. and then Dracula, another Dracula movie, and then a Van Helsing movie. Oh, Universal remains committed to developing its own Van Helsing reboot. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. There's one thing Van Helsing has going for it. Extremely hot Kate Beckinsale. Other than that, it's goofy and stupid. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You can't do it anymore. And Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe is Jekyll? Where's the Jekyll? I get the Hyde part with Russell Crowe. Not sure I get the Jekyll. Phantom of the Opera? Creature from the Black Lagoon? Hunchback of Notre Dame? Oh! The concept of doing individual movies like this, I can almost handle. There hasn't been a good Dracula movie done for years. So if you want to do something like this, here's how you do it. Recast Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm not kidding. Stay with me. You get the rights to that material. You recast that character. And you build a universe of dark characters around her. She journeys. Maybe Buffy's had enough of Sunnydale or whatever the hell that town was. Whatever the hell that town was, she was protecting. The Hellmouth was right there. I just think of it as the Hellmouth. You have her and Willow and Xander on an adventure, and she decides to go ahead and go basically as a hired gun, and you have her fight Dracula. I know she killed Dracula in the series, which was really anticlimactic. It was really kind of like, oh, that's it? Okay. You can have her fighting werewolves. You can have Buffy as your protagonist. Because what I don't understand is how are they going to put all this together? See, so Marvel has all these heroes. DC has all these heroes. Universal goes, we're going to put all the monster movies. Why? What are you building to? How does this end? Why does there have to be a dark universe? DC already exists. They're the dark universe. Yeah, there's a reason I'm on the floor with this one. I don't know what they're doing. I don't. This doesn't make any sense to me. These were old in the 80s. When I was growing up in the 80s, all of these were ancient. I cannot imagine kids these days going, hey, it's a remake of Dracula. That thing from when my dad thought it was old. We can all go see that, right? Well, what else is on? Some Selena Gomez movie. Let's go see that instead. Alright. You at least got to approach it very differently. The Mummy was crap. I watched parts of it. It's just garbage. Hot garbage. You can't have, and you can't start a universe off with a crap movie. So, Marvel starts with Iron Man. Fantastic, great origin story. DC starts with Man of Steel. Not great, but it's Superman. You bring in Superman. Superman is your key to the whole thing. And I'm sure that when Justice League comes out, Superman's going to come in out of nowhere, and it's going to be this great magical thing. But Dark Universe starts with the Mummy. They don't bring back Brendan Fraser. I could almost understand if they said, all right, we're going to bring Brendan Fraser in here, we're going to do the Mummy, and then we're going to have Sarah Michelle Gellar come in, we're going to get Buffy into this universe, and we're going to basically bring a universe together, and we're going to have these guys as the linchpins holding the series together. That I could almost get behind. Even though Brendan Fraser isn't a bankable name, Sarah Michelle Gellar isn't a bankable name right now, and you would have some argument about whether or not you could use them as anchors for a universe. Henry Cavill, good young actor, and everybody in the Marvel universe is a good young actor or actress, or in the case of some, they defy aging. See you, Robert Downey Jr. Dark Universe. Let's start with Tom Cruise. Right. Yeah. Tom Cruise, you can make Mission Impossible movies because it's about stuff happening to Tom Cruise. It's about the gadgets. It's about the side characters. You can get away with it. The Mummy flopped in part because it's Tom Cruise. Yeah, girls went nuts over Tom Cruise in 1986 when Top Gun came out. It's now 30 years since then. So, the Dark Universe for me is I don't think it ever gets off its feet. Or on its feet. I don't think it ever goes anywhere. Because the Dark Universe is, to me, made up of a bunch of movies that just happen to be owned by Universal. A bunch of properties they own that they go, well, what are we going to do with this? I know, let's just tie them together. Of a dark universe. Nope. Nope. When I heard about it the first time, I thought, why? And now I look at it and I go, why? You guys can let me know what you think, but there's really not much point in making this video any longer because I still have the why reaction. There's no board behind me because there's nothing to write on it. I'm going to write, Invisible Man. Hunchback. Make it interesting. Bring in somebody interesting. Bring in something that the little kids... Because all these teeny boppers are the ones you got to sell the movies to. If you're going to make a movie that it would have appealed to my grandfather, who passed away in 1986, you might want to rethink your movies. Let me know what you guys think. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon.